أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين باعث الأنبياء والمرسلين، ثم الصلاة والتم التسليم على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين سيدنا ومولانا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، لا سيما بقية الله في الأرضين، روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مختمه الفداء. أما بعد, we continue in the new topic that we had started yesterday concerning how we strengthen our connection and our relation to our 12th Imam Ajrallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif during the greater occultation. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahu. And we established the necessity of there being a global savior and the fact that this aqidah is a human aqidah and it is not only an Islamic aqidah. It comes from a human feeling of aspiration and hope that humanity will one day, after passing through this torrential sea, it will come to a certain condition and a certain state that it will fulfill its goals. And we talked about some of the effects of believing in this aqidah, that one of them is the fact that insha'Allah, Allah Azza wa Jal, whatever happens, a human being keeps and holds on to that hope, so that in the end they know that whatever they do, they will reach that goal. That is to say that whatever we pass through, whatever calamities, whatever bala we pass through, we will in the end reach that situation when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send His promised Savior to deliver humanity. If we could put up the first video, please. A small Mahdawi video just like yesterday, we can start. That will inshallah remind ourselves of Imam.
صبحت بخیر آقای من، آقای دلتنگی. صبحت بخیر آقای من، آقای تنهایی. من دور افتادم ازت اما تو نزدیکی. امروزمو با تو شروع کردم که اینجایی. گناه من به انتظار تو نشستنه، نشست عاشقی. گناه عشق رفتنه. اگر که دل خوشی به من گناه از تو نیست، اگر که خیس چشم تو گناه اللهم ارنا الطلعة الرشیده. دیگه جونم به لب رسیده، همه دنیا ازم برید تو اما نه. عهد میبندم دیگه عشقاتو در نیارم، ولی سخت دووم بیارم. توی عشق تو کم میذارم تو اما نه. تو هفته ای 2 بار گریه میکنی برام، تو هفته ای 2 بار توبه میکنی به جان، تو منتظر تر از منی تموم شه غیبتم، دروغ میگم عاشقم ولی بذار بیا، خدا کنه بهم نگی تموم فرصته، دعا بکن که خوب بشم آقا به حرمته، یه کاری کن که من نشم دلیل گریه هات، یه کاری کن نشم دلیل طول غیبته.
It's not easy being a teenager. There's the angst, the emotions.
Finishes the period of adolescence.
This is Dr. Adriana Gell, and she.
If we can put up the first question kindly. Kindly those who can log on to. Which names did the 12th Imam alayhi salam amongst these 4 have? Which one of these are the names of the Imam? One of them. Al-Muntadhar, Al-Muntadhir, Al-Muhtadi, Al-Ma'soom. What about Tasu? Al-Muntadhir. Is he not waiting for his dhuhr as well? So, is it more than one? Okay. More than one can be correct. Number 1 and number 2 can both be correct. Number 1 and number 2. He is Al-Muntadhar and he can also be considered Al-Muntadhir. But the name that has been mentioned in the narrations for him is Al-Muntadhar. Al-Muntadhar. If we can go back to the slides kindly. Jazakumullah. With regards to Sahib al-Zaman, Ajal Allah Ta'ala Farajahu al-Sharif, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. If you want to increase your connection to the Holy Imam, the very first step is for you to know who the Imam is. You have to know his descriptions. You have to know some of his traits and characteristics, those that are mentioned in the narrations. And secondly, let us start to get to know some of the advice that he has given to us during Al-Ghaiba Al-Kubra. What to do, how to act. So first of all, let us talk about some of the descriptions that talk about our Imam alayhi salam. In Dua al-Nudba, we read Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, أين وجه الله الذي يتوجه الذي إليه يتوجه الأولياء أين السبب المتصل بين الأرض والسماء. Where is the, and of course this connection, this I've taken from dua.org, but I feel that the more better translation can be, where is the link that connects between the earth and the heavens and the skies. This description, it signifies the fact that our Imam Salamullahi alayhi, he has a direct connection to the world's, the higher realms of Malakut. The Imam alayhi salam with his du'as are quickly accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Imam has that which is called al-wilayat takwiniyah. The Imam has the power to say something to become and it can become. And this power, of course, all of the Ma'sumin alayhim salam, they have this control over the affairs. The Imam alayhi salam, he is the person who can solve all of our problems, whether it's dunyawi, ukhrawi, related to our nafs, ruh, spirituality, economy, whatever maybe. Our Imam alayhi salam, he has that direct connection. When the Imam alayhi salam went into al-ghaiba, my dear brothers and sisters, when you read some of the narrations, the way our Imams before our 12th Imam, they were with their Shias, it is amazing. It's not only like a father. The Imam alayhi salam was even kinder and more mercier to the Shias and the Muslimin than a father. The level of mercy that they had, the level of mercy and the level of help, they would ask about the mu'mineen and those people who would go to him, the Shias. They would ask about their followers. They would go to assist and to help them. We have so many different hadith and a'mal, even in Mafatih al-Jinan, that are mentioned. All of them are the kindness. Yani some of the a'mal that are said to be from a very, very high level of existence. For example, from Bitman al-Arsh, from the Arsh and from the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, signifying that it's a very, very powerful dua, not from a lower level. Like for example, Ziyarat Ashura and Dua al-Qama, or other many du'as, dua A'mal Dawood, for example, that Imam Sadiq alayhi salam taught Dawood. If you look at all of this, you see that truly the Imam was the connection. So this is the first thing. Secondly, we know that the Holy Quran, the word to look at is al-ma, ma'in, ma'un ma'in, flowing water. This is a kind of symbol, yani. It's metaphoric to a certain extent. All of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that flows, it is due to the cause of the Imam being on this earth. And secondly, that mercy also flows through the Imam salamullahi alayhi. Now, how metaphysically, etc., I can't go into that too deep. Ghayat al-amr, that which has to be said is the fact that our Imam alayhi salam, he is the person from whom all of this mercy flows. Our Imam alayhi salam, he does seek forgiveness for us, do istighfar for us, he does pray for us as well. He also asks about our affairs, he has knowledge, he knows what happens. And inshallah this will come to find out in all the later slides. So our Imam alayhi salam, Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam mentioned considering the following verse. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. When you are asked, is there a verse concerning the 12th Imam? There are many verses concerning the 12th Imam. One of them that talks about the 12th Imam on the level of ta'wil. Ta'wil, okay, the inner meaning is this verse. Verse 67-30 that talks about Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قُلْ أَرَأَيْتُمْ إِنْ أَصْبَحَ مَاؤُكُمْ غَوْرًا فَمَنْ يَأْتِيكُمْ بِمَاءٍ مَعِينٍ. Have you considered if your water were to become sunken in the earth, then who will bring you flowing water? Our Imam says, this was revealed considering the 12th Imam. The meaning, if the Imam were to go into occultation and you don't know his location, who will bring you an apparent Imam, a new Imam? Who will bring an Imam who is zahir before you? Except Allah. And this Imam that will inform you of what is halal and what is haram. I swear by Allah, the inner meaning of this verse has not been applied yet. It has not happened yet. Imam al-Baqir says, the inner meaning, the ta'wil of this verse has not happened yet. He was talking about this in his time. Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam was talking about this approximately 120, 130 AH. Al-Ghaiba happened in 260 AH. So he was talking about it approximately more than 1 century before. And then he says, and it will inevitably come and happen. Thirdly, a cure for Shias. Shifa qulub al-Shia. The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam narrates, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, that when he was taken to Al-Ma'raj, the Holy Prophet was asked by Allah. Allah revealed unto him that, O Prophet, lift your head, rise your head. Okay? Suddenly he saw the lights of Imam Ali alayhi salam, Sayyidah Fatima, Al-Hasanain, and the Imams after him, and finally the light of Imam al-Mahdi. So the Imam asked, so the Holy Prophet asked, Oh Lord, who are these? He said, these are the Imams after me, and this is the Qa'im who will teach my halal and haram, and through him I will seek vengeance from my enemies. He is a comfort for the saints, and he will cure the hearts of the Shias from pains. Our Imam alayhi salam, when he does appear, every single pain that you have felt in your life, that your soul has kept, as soon as you come into connection with the Imam and he sees you, you will feel that all of these go away. That is the effect our Imam alayhi salam has. That is the gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him. whatever the cause of the pain is and whatever effect it has left on you. The Imam has that spiritual effect to be able to pure our souls on the one end and to cure the human nafs, our nafs. If we can start by video. Okay. So the second question is, how many brothers and sisters did our 12th Imam Ajal Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif have? If you can vote, please. As soon as it comes up. No, 1 second. Not this one, not this one. It's not this question. The question before that, kindly. How many brothers and sisters did the 12th Imam Ajal Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif have? 2 sisters, 1 brother, none. 3 sisters, 2 brothers, 1 elder brother, and lots of cousins. Yes. How many? None? Are you sure? 100%. Ahsant. Our young brother, he says none. That's correct. Our Imam alayhi salam, he was an only son. And he was an only child, considering the fact that the situation during that time was such. Our Imam al-Askar alayhi salam was facing such persecution from the Abbasids that our 12th Imam was deprived of having any brothers and sisters. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala. Baqiyatullah, the remainder and the remaining one of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam asked about al-Qa'im. He was asked about al-Qa'im. Correct? Person, one of the mu'aleen, he comes to him. Can we say, how should we recite salams to the 12th Imam? Should we say, Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen? This aqidah of Mahdawiyyat, this aqidah of being tired and waiting for the deliverance under the hand of the Imam alayhi salam, of Al-Qa'im, this was present from the very beginning. Of course, the Holy Prophet started to talk about it, but during the time of As-Sadiqain, Imam al-Baqir, and especially Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam, the Shi'a's ideology or perception of Mahdawiyyat started to become more mature. So that's why you started to receive these kind of questions, detailed adab. How do I speak with my Imam? So he asked As-Sadiq alayhi salam, how should I send salam to him? Should I say, Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, yani with reference to the 12th Imam? Imam As-Sadiq alayhi salam says no. He says that this is a name that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has specially given to Amir al-Mu'mineen sallallahu alayhi wa Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala. So how should we salute him? He says, you should say Assalamu alayka ya Baqiyatullah. Then you recited the verse, Baqiyatullahi khayrul lakum in kuntum mu'mineen. Yani another reference of ta'wil that mentions our 12th Imam in the Holy Quran in terms of his description. Baqiyatullahi khayr. Okay. Khayr. With regards to Sahib al-Amr, it's narrated, what does Sahib al-Amr mean? Al-Amr in general, it's a definite word. It means the affair. The affair, which affair are we talking about? Our Imams alayhi salam, in certain narrations I have seen that this particular title, it has been referred to in a certain way to the Imams. Inna sahiba hadha al-amri la yalhu. Once Imam I believe Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam, sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And I also believe that it also happened with Imam Muhammad al-Taqi alayhi salam, that Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. When they were young, 5, 6 years old. So the children of their age will be playing in the alleyways. Some of the mu'aleen would come and see, why do you not play with the other children? So the response would be this, Inna sahiba hadha al-amri la yalhu. The person who is in charge of this affair of imamat does not play around, does not go and do lahu. So, with this regard, Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam was asked this question. When we say Sahib al-Amr, sometimes it has a special connotation. According to the context of the question or the laqab itself, Imam al-Hujjah alayhi salam, this was one of his proper titles. Like you have a proper name, like for example, Fulan's name is Ali, Hussein, Muhammad, etc. This is one of his proper titles, okay, especially for him. Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam was asked, هل أنت صاحب هذا الأمر? Are you the person in charge of this affair? صاحب هذا الأمر, يعني who is going to uprise and fill the earth with justice and fairness? Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam says, no. صاحب الأمر is the one who will be chased. الطريد الشريد. He's going to be chased and expelled from his home. Whose father will be killed and he will place his sword on his shoulder for 8 months. That is to say, this is a symbol for the fact that when our 12th Imam alayhi salam comes, he will have to face many oppressors and many different people in order to spread the message of justice on this earth. So Sahib al-Amr is another. Okay. Rahmatun lil Alameen. The Holy Prophet ﷺ in the Holy Quran is referred to, or the purpose, one of the purposes for sending him as a prophet, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Correct? This is similar to the 12th Imam. Sorry, it's not to the words, it's the worlds. I forgot to put an L over here, excuse me. He is the mercy to the worlds. Not only one world. In the narration concerning the tablet, a long narration considering the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gifted the Holy Prophet a tablet which was made of emerald and it has the best of perfumes. He gave it to Sayyidah Zahra alayha salam, and in it were the names of all of the Imams that were to come, especially also of Imam Ajrullah ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. So this continued, I believe it remains with the Imams alayhi salam. So Imam as-Sadiq alayhi salam is narrated. It's narrated that he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and then I will bring forth from him the one who will call to my path and the keeper of my knowledge, Al-Hasan. So this is with regards to this narration, and written in that tablet is this 1, 2, 3. And then it is written this. Okay. Then I will complete that with his son. And in the affairs, Imamat. After Imam al-Askar alayhi salam passes away, I will complete that and Imamat with his son, the 12th Imam, who will be a mercy to all worlds. He will have the perfection of Musa, the awe of Isa, and the patience of Ayyub. Till the end of the narration. So he's a mercy to all of the worlds, whatever problems, whatever distress that we have. This is not only applied during the Al-Ghayb al-Kubra, it also not only to Zuhur, it also applies during Al-Ghayb al-Kubra. This video that we started with, a really beautiful video, and this is a beautiful custom that is prevalent in Iran. Whatever you do, whatever happens, the dhikr and the remembrance of Sahib al-Zaman is always there. It's always there. This is a really beautiful trait that I see in them. When the dua starts, whatever dua is going to be starting, this reciter normally has written down a couple, he will have written down a few verses of either poetry or prose that he speaks from the heart, speaking to the 12th Imam. For us, unfortunately, the problem is we live with the 12th Imam in such a way that he's a memory in the back of my head that I sometimes, after finishing namaz, I quickly at 100 miles per hour recite Dua al-Hujjah sometimes because I have to go quickly. The Imam is alive. He's between us. His ghaiba is one of two kinds. The way that he is ghaib, yani, according to what our ulama say. One is the fact that he is invisible, and sometimes he may come in your presence but you do not see him. And there are many narrations or many occurrences of people being able to see the Imam. One person sees him and the other doesn't. And another way of him being ghaib is this, that he is, that is called ghaybatul anwan. The first is called ghaybatul shakhs, khafa'ul shakhs. That's his person, you can't see him. The second is ghaybatul aw khafa'ul anwan. That is to say that his title, that this is the Imam, is ambiguous. And he will pass before you, but you will not know that this is the Imam. That is why when the Imam alayhi salam does reappear, everybody will say, no, I've seen him before in my life. I've seen him before in my life. It's an interesting story. Sheikh Bahjat, Radwanullahi ta'ala alayhi, one of his colleagues, one of his students once asked for him a dhikr that he wanted to meet the 12th Imam alayhi salam. So he was given it, and he was given this amal, and he went to Masjid al-Sahla for 40 Tuesdays. After seeing Sheikh Bahjat, approximately during the end of these 40 days, this student, he is really sad. So he tells Sheikh Bahjat, Shaykhana, I'm really, really sad that my 40 Tuesdays are approximately over, but I have not been able to see the Imam until now. So Sheikh Bahjat tells him, no, but you saw him. Why? Where did I see him? You remember in such and such place, a person came to you asking for your help, and you turned him down? That was the Imam. Subhanallah. So be careful. Sometimes the Imam may come in a particular way to you, testing to see, is this niyyah truly 100% sincere or not? Can he depend on us or not? Qa'im bil-haq. And I will end with this. Imam al-Jawad alayhi salam said, surely the Imam after me is my son Ali. His command is my command. And after him his son Al-Hasan. After that our Imam alayhi salam became quiet. The narrator says Imam started to weep a lot after that. And then after that, to weep out of the dhulm that Imam alayhi salam is going to face, out of the length of his ghaiba, out of love for this wali. Just like Yaqub alayhi salam was crying for the love of his wali, for the loss of the wali, Yusuf alayhi salam. It says after that he mentioned, after Al-Hasan is Al-Qa'im bil-Haq al-Muntadar. The person who is going to arise based on the truth, the person who is awaited. O son of the Holy Prophet, why is he called Al-Qa'im? Because he will arise after remembrance, after his remembrance fades away. لأنه يقوم بعد نسيان ذكره. With most of those who believe in his imamat even renouncing it. Now alhamdulillah, we have not reached that age when many people start to doubt the fact that he is not the imam. But according to many narrations, we'll come to find that the ghaiba will go prolong for such a long time that people will start to think that, is he truly the imam or is he somebody else? Somebody else is the imam. There's something going on over here. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all inshallah safe from the doubts considering the imamat of our 12th Imam Ajalallah ta'ala farajahu sharif. May Allah Azza wa Jalla inshallah make us among the true followers and the helpers of our Imams alayhim salam, and strengthen our connection to our Imam. I end with one small piece of advice. Every morning, especially in the morning or night, when you have that hour or you have that moment, you have that clarity of mind, that sincerity and clarity of heart as well, turn towards your Imam. Your Imam can hear you. Our Imam alayhi salam, he is the manifestation of the word or the name of Allah as-Sami'a. So he can hear us. Our amal are shown to him. Speak to him. He is more of a parent to us than our own mother. He is more of a parent and a father and more caring. This is his task. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put him in charge of us. We are his Shia. We are his followers. Turn towards him. Imam alayhi salam loves each and every one of us individually like our parents would love us. Do not sever this connection. I pray that you, even if after this entire topic only this remains as a habit, do so. Speak with the Imam. Cry. Shed tears. Whatever problems you have, instead of turning on this WhatsApp and starting to talk with your friend or going and looking for other resource or other source to vent out all of these negative feelings or whatever you're facing, speak with the Imam. At least part of your problem, speak with the Imam, and you will find a huge difference in your heart. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.